Hello everybody, Siraz here, and today we are going to be watching another replay. Today we are going to be watching a TVT, and it's going to be Naama versus SharkGSjoW, or SharkGSjoW, or whatever. And I've heard of both of them, haven't really watched either one of them play all that much, but I heard this game was really good, so I'm excited to watch it. And looks like they are spawning on Metalopolis in cross positions in the 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock respectively. And TVT, interesting matchup. It a lot of times, you know, ends up being like something really interesting in the beginning, and then it's whoever has the advantage in the beginning can transition into like a tank Viking army and win. So really the beginning is the most interesting part of the matchup. And looks like Naama here going for a proxy barracks. So very, very aggressive here. And this is something that you actually won't be able to do probably after the next patch, because they're going to make it so you have to build a supply depot before a barracks. I guess he might have been able to start that supply depot. I don't know if it has to be finished or if you just have to start it. But we do have SJOW just playing standard so far, and he still does not see this. No, he does not. So he's probably going to get bunkered. There we go. First bunker on the way. Marine about to come out, and just like a slow bunker roll towards SJOW here. And there you go. He does scout it. So we'll have to see what he does to respond. The first Marine is out, and oh, he's actually going to pull SCVs. Is he going to kill the Marine in time? Oh, is the Marine going to go down, or is he going to get in? Oh, the Marine goes down. Oh, that's so devastating, but it looks like this Marine's going to get in here. And yes, he does get in. So that's going to make it very hard for SJOW to actually, you know, stop this Marine from doing a bunch of damage. Very nice control here, in and out of the bunker, trying to stop that other bunker from going up. He needs to focus fire that SCV though, getting a few shots every now and then. Oh, he needs to kill it though, so close. But looks like the bunker's actually going to get up. So are we going to have a bunker on bunker battle? Yes, we are, but SJOW can repair. So that's going to give him a huge advantage here. But we do have 3 Marines in this bunker. But I think Naama just realizing he doesn't want to mess with this anymore. So he's just going to salvage his bunker and return to base. So trying to do some nice damage there. But just allowing that bunker to get up really, you know, allowed SJOW to recover from that very nicely. And now we are seeing a transition. Looks like SJOW a little supply blocked though. He does have a barracks with a reactor and a barracks with a tech lab, so going to see some sort of bio build. Naama, on the other hand, has 2 barracks as well, both going to be proxied at this location. So this is very interesting. Naama, I mean, you know, he doesn't have any production in his base, but just using this proxy barracks position to go this sort of bio build. And then he's going to, you know, move out and try and deal like a killing blow here to SJOW. Using the supply call down, not wanting to stay supply blocked for long. And we do have that factory coming out. So we'll have to see where SJOW tries to transition. He's getting stim as well as marauders out of this barracks and Marines out of this one. Looking at the income tab, both players relatively equal. Naama a little bit behind, and SJOW scouting around. Okay, so he still does not know where Naama's base is, so that's what he's doing with this Marine. Very, very late. And lots of Marauders coming out. I don't know if this is going to work out all that well. Looks like we are going to have stim for SJOW, so he should be able to deal with any attacking force pretty easily. I mean, stim is just so good. So good. Oh, but stim's almost done for Naama as well. So both players kind of going for the same sort of build here. And it's just going to be whoever executes it better. Looking at the army tab, looks like SJOW a little bit ahead. Unit tab, definitely SJOW is a little bit ahead. Marines are very, very strong against Marauders. I mean, they're not like a counter, but I think cost for cost they do a little bit better until you start getting some of those armor upgrades. We do have that starport going up as well as a reactor, so probably going to have a reactor on that starport and see some medvac drops. Very nice, actually getting a bunker up and sending back one Marine to kind of feign that he's in his base. So this is kind of tricky here by Naama. I really like it. Getting that engineering base, so maybe going to go for like a +1 attack, or maybe just going to move out now. Looking at the army tab, relatively equal. Looks like Naama's a little bit in the lead, considering that SJOW has more SCVs, but not anymore. And look at that nice stim kiting, killing tons of SCVs. And then now he's gonna try and break SJOW, continuing to do as much damage as possible. SJOW cancels that missile turret. Barracks gonna go down, gonna stop the production of SJOW, or slow it down at least. But we do have 2 medvacs out, and that'll make all the difference in this upcoming battle. Like, medvacs are so good, and that should allow SJOW to fend this off without too much more trouble. But it's gonna lose a lot of SCVs in the process, which really hurts, especially in TVT where, you know, your Terran opponent has mules as well. So SJOW in a little bit of a bad spot here. Does he have any upgrades on the way? No, but continue to use get these medvacs. Oh man, this is not looking good. He needs to fend this off and really just reassert himself in his base. Maybe even like putting up a bunker or something I think would really work out well here. What do we have over here? A factory trying to scout. But look at this force of Naama continuing to be reinforced. SJOW up to 3 medvacs though, so the more they fight, as long as neither one of them, or as long as, you know, they don't lose units, what I'm trying to say is here is SJOW can kind of like harass these units and they won't get healed by medvacs like his own forces will. So that's what I'd like to see him do. This Marine gonna actually see these medvacs here. SJOW deciding to back up right now, seeing this force. Looking at the army tab, quite a bit behind by SJOW, even getting a little supply locked here. That's not what needs to be happening at the moment. Factory going to get some scouting information, going to see this expansion going up. Oh, excuse me. It looks like another attack coming up from Naama, just Marines, trying to pick off an SCV there, but it did not happen. Medvacs just healing all his units back to full. These 3 medvacs are really what's keeping SJOW in the game at this point. Still no upgrades from either player. Does Naama have any on the way? Yes, he does. So, oh, SJOW getting concussive shells. This factory gonna get some more scouting information. Gonna see even more barracks going up. Oh man. And now he does know that there is a proxy position from Naama. Did he? Yeah, he didn't know about that for sure before, but now he's going to know about it for sure as he sees no production buildings in Naama's main. So he's going to probably look for that relatively soon. And if he can take that out, I mean, that will really, really help him. And that'll stop all production. And we do have a drop going on. This is a very nice idea as well, as the entire force of Naama is up here. And he'll have nothing to defend against a drop down at his main. The question is, will Naama be able to break SJOW while his drop is going on? I mean, that's really what this is going to come down to. Because, oh, and we're actually going to see maybe some Hellions coming out from this factory. Yes, we are. Naama doesn't really have anything to deal with this either. There we go, finally getting some units in his main, but Marines do not do well against Hellions, believe it or not. As Hellions pretty much counter Marines. Oh, I'm getting some phlegm in my throat this morning. Disgusting. But looks like we are going to see Naama bringing all his forces back to try and defend instead of trying to push into the base of SJOW. And that might be a smart choice. But Naama going to lose tons of units here. A drop plus a Hellion. Going to kill so many SCVs. It's just going to be brutal how many SCVs die here. Nice little attack there by Naama over the cliff. But all the SCVs in the expansion went down. And quite a large number at the main went down. So looking at the worker count, 15 to 21. So with that nice drop, SJOW back in a strong economic position. And looks like he is just going to move out and try and pressure his advantage. Naama going to take out this factory, just forcing it back, not actually killing it. Barracks are starting to get back, so he'll get some more production. But he still has not got medvacs. So I'd like to see maybe a bunker or two go up. I mean, in this position, he needs to just hold his expansion and try and tech up a little bit, or he's going to find himself continuing to fall behind. He does have +1 weapon upgrades, which is very nice. What do we have from SJOW? Nothing yet, so that helps quite a bit, getting +1 armor as well. Looks like we got a lot of Marines on the way for Naama as well, so we continue to reinforce his force. His force is bigger, or larger as well. So here we go. SJOW gonna stim up, gonna try and take out some units, but we do have a stim from Naama as well, even pulling his SCVs here, and looks like he's gonna be able to crush this force very handedly. What do we have going on over here? Okay, I thought that might have been a drop, but that's just that factory floating back. So Naama crushing that force, but all of his units are in the red. He needs to get out some medvacs here. I mean, if he pushes, he's just gonna be throwing away a lot of these units. He could really come out on top with like 2-3 medvacs. And he does have that factory on the way, so it looks like that's what he's going to do. As long as we see no attack from SJOW here, Naama will really have a bio lead. Bio lead at this point. So bunker going up for SJOW. I mean, he knows that Naama's force is pretty large. But I don't know. I don't think I agree with an attack here. I mean, I think... Oh, and looks like a Marine actually taking out Naama's SCV there. Factory trying to land again to do some more Hellion harass, but getting it taken out. Starport almost done. Will we see a reactor popping up someplace? Or will he do a switch? There's a reactor there. And Naama focusing on a mainly Marine force. You know, I'd also like to see... Oh, he does have combat shields. Just kidding. Naama, no, you're going to throw so many units away. Don't do it. Don't do it, Naama. Oh, but he's actually going to stop that drop for a minute. And Naama going to go for it. But all of his units are so weak. I don't know if this is going to end so well for him. SJOW, though, doesn't have very much. But neither does Naama. I mean, look at how low these units are. All of them are in the red. But SJOW just has nothing. And Naama not going to continue to push his advantage. Crazy. I thought for sure he was just going to go for it, but looks like he's going to back off and just allow SJOW to get a few more units out. And he could take these units out no trouble. But, oh, look at all these reinforcements from Naama. As well as the starport. 2 starports. Looking at the income tab, Naama is ahead as well. So it's going to be very hard for SJOW to defend this next push. I mean, even though Naama does have a bunch of hurt units, the difference is just unbelievable. Very nice macro by Naama, even coming back from that drop attack, which really killed a ton of his SCVs. I mean, SJOW has some units. He still has that medvac lead, but not for long. We do have a medvac 1 coming out. Should just check the production tab for Naama, as well as Terran armor 1, weapon 1, and he has weapon 2 on the way. What do we got for SJOW? Nothing yet. He has weapon 1 on the way. So huge force from Naama, and I think if he pushes here, I mean, it's just going to be game over. No way, SJOW will be able to hold this. I don't think. I mean, his army is quite a bit smaller. He does have the medvac advantage, but he's down upgrades. So I think, I think Naama's going to win. No trouble at all. Even if he pulls all of his SCVs, it's just not going to be enough. Both players stimming up, trying to do, you know, the shoot and scoot, or Naama trying to do the shoot and scoot. And looks like SJOW is actually going to live actually quite well there. I thought he was in a ton of trouble, but pulling those SCVs really helped him. And looking at the income tab, he's way down harvesters, but his army count's quite a bit larger. So if he attacks here, I think he'll be in a really good position.